Good morning, my dear students. In the last period, so we have to discussing about the social science, that is the second chapter. The what is the name of the chapter? About India. About India. See here. So about India, it means so which are the countries of the neighbor? Which are the neighbor countries of India? And which are the physical features of India? Hmm? So which are those physical features of India? Such kind of the things we have to discuss in the last classes. Okay, and next the today's sessions. Now we are discussing about the physical features of India are the northern mountains, the northern plains, the Great Indian Desert, the plus the region, and also the coastal plains, the islands. Isn't it? These are the physical features of the India. These are the physical features of the India. Did you understand? Here, so, what you call that? What you call that? The northern mountains. Huh? So, the northern mountains are includes which kind of the things? Dear students, ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ನಾರ್ದನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಾ ಆ ನಾರ್ದನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಉತ್ತರದ ಪರ್ವತಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಕರಿಬೇಕು ವೈ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾರ್ದನ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ isn't it here let us so we will observe here so observe this one uh, fine that is north south next here in this area then east and west in this part northern part here northern mountains are there northern mountains are there. Why we have called that the mountains? What they had includes. What they had includes. So here in the northern we have the snow-capped peaks of the northern mountains. Here, those northern mountains has covered snow-capped. Snow-capped. Cap means the hat, like the hat. Cap. Do you know cap? The cricket players and some other sportsmen, they have wear the cap. They put on the cap. So snow cap means this area. This area, it is covered by snow. Snow only. It means ice. That's why we have called that the snow-capped mountains. That's why we call that snow-capped mountains. ಹಿಮದಿಂದ ಆವೃತವಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಪ್ರದೇಶ. ಹಿಮದಿಂದ ಹಿಮ it means here ice. That is called northern mountains. Why we call that northern mountains? Those mountains they have covered the snow. Why? What is called that? The snow capped so peaks, snow capped peaks, so that is called the northern mountains. That is called the northern mountains. They are known as the Himalaya. Those northern mountains that called to this mountains, that is ಹಿಮಾಲಯ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಪರ್ವತಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಿಮ, ದ ನೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಹಿಮ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಐಸ್, the snow cap, the peaks, that is called northern mountains, ಉತ್ತರದ ಪರ್ವತ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. They are known as the Himalaya. These mountains run from northwest to northeast of India like the huge arc. They protect us from the extreme cold. Here those mountains have protected for us by the winds. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ವತಗಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ನಮ್ಗ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾವ. ಹೆಂಗ? ಸೊ ಆ ಹಿಮದಿಂದ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾವ. ಎಸ್ ದ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ available in the northern part of the India. Those they should give that the protections for the people of the northern Indians. So the mountains run from the northwest. Here. So northwest to the northeast. That's why it should give the protection to, like the huge acre, they protect us from the extreme cold winds and blow from the Central Asia. ಮಧ್ಯ ಏಷ್ಯಾದಿಂದ ಬೀಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ತಂಪು ಗಾಳಿಗಳಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾವಂತೀವಿ ಭಾರತದ ಜನರಿಗೆ. And the vast flatlands to south of the Himalayas are called northern plains. What is the northern plains? So northern plains, it means what? The vast land to the south of the Himalaya. The south of the Himalaya. The west land of the south of the Himalaya is called what? The northern plains. Do you understand? What is northern plains? The west plot of the land to the south of the Himalaya. It is called the northern plains. These plains, it means the surface of the land. The plains have a rich fertile. Yes. These plains, the northern plains, have a rich fertile soil. Why those area it is very fertile? What is the reason? Those area it should got a very fertile soil. What is the reason for that? The fertile soil. So unlike you very fertile, what do you mean fertile? Those lands or those soils, it includes the fertilite, very fertilite. So when you planting the sweets or when you planted the trees, it should be growth very high and it gives the good result. What is the cause? Because of the fertile soil. Fertile it means ಫಲವತ್ತತೆಯ ಮಣ್ಣು. ಮಣ್ಣು ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಫಲವತ್ತತೆಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿರ್ತದಂತ. ಯಾಕ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್? The big rivers are flowed in that area, in that place. Those rivers, it's brought that the fertile soil from one place to another place. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ವಿಶಾಲವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ನದಿಗಳು ಹರಿಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆ ನದಿಗಳು ಏನ್ ತರ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಸೊ ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫಲವತ್ತತೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನ ಹೊತ್ತು ತರ್ತಾವ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಫಲವತ್ತಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಮಣ್ಣು ಸಿಗುತ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ. These plains have a rich fertile soil brought down the rivers Ganga already told. Yes, the rivers has brought the fertile soil. Which is that? Which is that river? The great river Ganga. The Ganga is the largest river in the northern part of the India. Northern part of India. It brought the fertile soil. That's why the so many civilizations they had organizations in this place, and the so many people they had settled in that bank of the river Ganga. So when you have studied the ancient Indian history and the prehistoric movement, already you have to study, I think, in the third standard or second standard. The Indus, the Brahmaputra and other tributaries. Tributary it means the sub rivers, that is tributaries. Here ಆ ಗಂಗಾ ನದಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಿಂಧೂ ನದಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಪುತ್ರ ನದಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನದಿಗಳು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಸೊ ಫಲವತ್ತಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಉಪನದಿಗಳು ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಎಸ್ ಆ ಉಪನದಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಫಲವತ್ತಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನ ಹೊತ್ತು ತರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಫಲವತ್ತತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡಿದಂಥ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. In the western part of India lies the great Indian desert. So, Indian desert. The western part of the India here. This area. That is the western part of the India. Here in this place, the great desert is there. The great Indian desert will be there. That is Thar desert. That is a Thar desert. Where it was the Thar desert? In Rajasthan. In Rajasthan. It is very hot area. Why? It is very hot area? It is in this place, the great desert is there. That's why it is a very hottest area, and also there is no forest is there. There is no forest is there. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅರಣ್ಯ ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸೊ ಮರುಭೂಮಿ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. The western part of the India lies the Great Indian Desert. The Great Indian Desert. It is also known as the Thar Desert. Already I told. So, what is the biggest desert of the India? Yes, which is the biggest desert of the India? Yes. What is the answer? The Thar Desert. Thar Desert. Yes. You'll ask one more questions. Suppose this kind of the questions will it's coming in your examination. So which is the biggest desert of the India? What is the answer? The Thar Desert. ಭಾರತದ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮರುಭೂಮಿ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಥಾರ್ ಮರುಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. This is hot and dry sandy area. Already I told it is very hot. This desert is very hot and the sandy area. Those areas has covered by the sand. This area, the lot of the areas is covered by the sand only. Sand. So when in the summer season, the sand it absorbs the sun heat, the heat of the sun. That's why the heat It is absorb the sunlight. It is very hot place ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಕಿರಣಗಳನ್ನ ಇದು ಆ ಮರಳು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೀರಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮರಳು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಶಾಖದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ದ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ವೆರಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಕ್ಟಸ್ and the date palms grow in the Thar desert. Yes. The which plant of which type of the plants are growing in the desert? Which kind of the plants are growth in the desert area? Which are those? Those are the cactus. Those are the so very few plants like cactus and date palms, date palm. So more than in the nowadays, more than hotels using the palm oil. That is also edible oil. That is also edible oil. And it is available for the less amount. That's why so many the businessmen they have purchasing this kind of the oil and they are using for the edible purpose. This kind of the oil they are growth the trees in the desert area and cactus. ಪಾಪಾಸು ಕಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥವು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ those plants are there not growth not very high. Those plants are growth not very high. It is very short plants. It is very short plants. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೀತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮರಗಳೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎತ್ತರ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೆಳಿತಾವ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ವೈ ದೋಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್? ಸೊ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆಸ್ ರೈನ್. Those plants that are getting the less rain, less amount of the water that are available in the desert area. That's why those plants are not high. So and after that, the southern part of the palace region is the tableland. Tableland. Yes, the rectangular. ದ ಪ್ರಸ್ಥಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನೋಡೋ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ತುದಿಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದಕ್ಕನ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ಥಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ದ ಸದರ್ನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ದ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಡೆಕ್ಕನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಲೇಸ್. ದಕ್ಕನ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ಥಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಂಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಡೆಕ್ಕನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಲೇಸ್. Here. So, on the western and eastern side of the Deccan Plus are the coastal plains. Are the coastal plains. ಕರಾವಳಿಯ ಸೊ ಸಮತಟ್ಟಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Where it has located the coastal plains. The coastal plains are located on that. On the western and eastern side of the Deccan Palace are the coastal plains. The coastal plains are located the western and eastern side of the Deccan Palace. That is the coastal plains. The Deccan Palace is bordered by the mountain ranges on the eastern and western side. The ranges on the west are called the Western Ghat. On the east, they are called Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Here, okay. So, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. See here, India has two main island groups. India has got two islands group. Which are those two island groups? The one is Andaman and Nicobar Island. It is very important. So which are the two groups of the islands of the India? So one is Andaman, Andaman. The second one is Nicobar, Nicobar Islands. Yes, I will ask one more questions. So which are the islands of the India? The Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar. So these are the islands of the India. And the lies in the Bay of Bengal. Those islands that lies in the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal here. So that here this side. This is the Bay of India. This is located the lies in this area. The Andaman and Nicobar. The Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands lies in the Arabian Sea. The one more the island is there, that is Lakshadweep Island. It is also located in where it is located in the Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea. Yes. Thank you. And what happens later on in the next period? That is political divisions of the India. Now, so you take the homework. You take the homework. Snow capped peaks of the dash. The snow capped peaks of the dash. Then what is northern plains? What is northern plains? Then so which is the biggest desert in the India? Then fourth, write the names of the plants of these are plants of write the names of plants of desert. Yes, this is what. Please write this homework. Okay, thank you.